Hi guys. Okay, so here's an idea for you regarding other ways to use milk containers. Um, so I use them often for trash. Um, in this case, this is my bathroom trash can, and I had been keeping one of these half gallons in here um, and using it for trash. Um, part and I found there were some advantages, maybe. So any trash I put in here, by screwing on the lid, I guess you get a little less smell. And another thing is that I would put disposable shavers in here, and that, and then close them, and that the shaver potentially could cut someone, but by being in here, it keeps it very safe from people. Um, Lately, I actually realized I've been experimenting in the bathroom with keeping a bigger jug, and that's been kind of good. Instead of having to bend over and put trash in that half gallon that sits in that trash can, I keep this on the bathroom counter and I put trash in it. And it has the same advantages of the smaller one inside the trash can, which is the lid keeps smell from wafting out into the bathroom. Maybe if the trash has germs, it would keep germs from coming out. And disposable shaver goes in here. I think they're probably, I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't see. Think, I don't know if there's any in here right now. I haven't been shaving that much lately. It's winter, but, and the facial hair keeps me a little warmer, but I put many shavers, disposable shavers, into these milk containers, and it's pretty convenient. Now, it might be good that I still have this. One thing is that some things don't fit too well. This is a hanger that broke. Well, actually, this maybe actually could go down inside one of these containers. I think it definitely could. I could break this in half. But there occasionally is a thing that isn't easy to get into a milk container. So maybe it's a little convenient to have this trash can. When this gets full, I can carry the whole trash can if there's other stuff in the trash can and just dump the whole thing in the trash, which takes both the milk container and any loose stuff around it down into the trash. I keep a separate jug for trash in my bedroom. This one I must have just started because it has almost nothing in it. But eventually that'll get trash in it. There's some hair down there. And then the fourth one, I suppose, this one I keep by my bed, and at night when I need to wake up needing to urinate, I often will kneel on the ground in front of and unscrew that lid and urinate in there and then put the lid back on. That one I keep in the trash can because if it should spring a leak, which has never happened, the trash can would keep it from going out onto the carpet and the floor. That particular idea, I would think only a male could use. I don't think a female could use, which is fine. There's sort of advantages to being male and some to being female, and disadvantages to being both. So that's my kind of life hack right here. I don't know. Let's see. With the urine, I don't know. I've never particularly noticed that smell gets out of that screwed-on lid milk container. Now, and when that milk container gets full of urine, and they eventually get almost to the top. It takes a few weeks, I suppose. I dump all that urine in the toilet and discard that milk container, and start a new empty one in that trash can. I drink close to one of these big ones of milk a day, so I kind of acquire a lot. But the fact is that even though I find a lot of uses for milk containers, for empty milk containers, I do recycle most of my milk containers. Most of them still go out to the recycling container because my city recycles. And what else? Can I tell you anything else about this? That's the basic idea. If you like the video, subscribe, share, comment, rate. I think if you do those things, they get shown in a better focus. And to me, better focus is better quality for everyone. People will enjoy watching them more. And I'd like to reach as many people as I could. If I forget anything, I may write it in the words below the video. It's called the details or the description, or make a subsequent video. But maybe, I don't know. Well, I was going to say, if you never bought a trash can like this and you went to the milk container, maybe you just have a milk container. Just for sort of less stuff, less clutter in the bathroom, if you like the idea. Maybe you see some problems with it. I can't think of a problem with this idea. It's worked pretty well for me. Sometimes I've thought about trying to get trash into these that actually couldn't go in. It's like too big or too wide to go in. And I thought, at least in its form as it starts out, and it's too strong to break the trash, like a piece of metal or something. Sometimes I've considered going to lots of lengths to break it down to a small enough size to get in here. Like, if I had a piece of metal that wouldn't fit in that hole, maybe like taking a hacksaw and cutting it into pieces that would go into that hole. I think that might be kind of educational, to break things down till they're small enough to go in that hole, because you sort of see how break down pieces of trash, because you get a better idea of how they're made. When you break them down, you get more of a feel for what the material's like. I've just never gone that far. Sometimes I have broken things to try to get them into a container. Like if a light bulb is broken, I've put it in a bag and smashed it with a hammer, and then put all the pieces in the container. I mean, when the light bulb wouldn't fit in its original form, the light bulb had burned out. So I would break it up and put it in here. It's kind of a hassle, though. Most of the time I just throw the light bulb away in its complete form as a light bulb. But I could see some value in that if someone wanted to take that idea a little further.